Welcome to another episode of Back Nine Report TV. In this show, we're going to talk about if the Masters is on TV, it's time for spring. The golf industry has jobs, plus tips to alleviate slow play. The annual renewal of the rights of spring here in the North are opening day of Major League Baseball and the Masters Tournament. Major League Baseball closes up spring training with opening day set for March 29th, the earliest opening day in Major League Baseball history. Jack Nicklaus and Gary Player will hit the honorary first tee shots in the early morning fog and dew at the Augusta National Golf Club on Thursday, April 5th, with last year's champion Sergio Garcia presenting the green jacket to this year's champion at dusk on Sunday evening. The beautiful views of Augusta National Golf Club fill our television screens for a full week, and every golfer north of the Mason-Dixon line gets the itch to visit his course and lose a few titleists. Magnolia Lane, Ammon Corner, Butler Cabin, and the green jacket are all terms we hear every year and give us comfort that some things never change. Speaking of green jackets, never before have we seen the top players all playing at a very high level at the same time. Phil Mickelson, Dustin Johnson, Jason Day, Ricky Fowler, Bubba Watson, Jon Rahm, Justin Rose, and Rory McIlroy have all won this season, plus Justin Thomas has won twice. Throw in defending champion Sergio Garcia, Paul Casey, Jordan Spieth, plus a guy named Tiger Woods, who will be looking for his 5th green jacket and 15th major title this year. The Masters should prove to be memorable. Fans of the Masters will want to look for a few subtle changes to Augusta National. The membership has added a few acres of ground at the back of the course, and this will be the first Masters for new Augusta National chairman, Fred Ridley. I can't wait for the first tee shot. Boyne Mountain Resort in northern Michigan features 10 golf courses at 3 different locations around Petoskey, Michigan. What other golf resort can you visit and have the option of playing 10 very different golf courses? The Highlands, Mountain, and Bay Harbor clubs are all within a short driving distance of each other. Stay in one location, plus add rounds at the other locations to round out your trip. Whatever courses you play, do not miss a chance to play the Bay Harbor Club with its gorgeous views of Little Traverse Bay. If you want a 5-star accommodation, stay at the highly acclaimed Bay Harbor Inn and enjoy treatment normally reserved for royalty. Even though it's still a little bit cold outside, now's the perfect time to take advantage of their early discounts and book your summer golf trip to northern Michigan. Call 888-407-0260 or visit boyne.com/golf to schedule your next adventure to northern Michigan. Since we're talking about the upcoming Masters Tournament and major championships, Jack Nicklaus won 18 major titles, including 6 green jackets. Tiger Woods and Arnold Palmer each won 4 times at Augusta, but none of them can claim the title as the most consistent professional golfer in major championships. Ben Hogan won the Masters twice in both 51 and 53 after his career was disrupted by a horrific car accident in 1949 that rendered his legs nearly unusable. He's renowned for his accuracy and consistency. His swing was repeatable under the most stressful situations, like those found during the final round of a major championship. Remarkably, in 1953, he won the only 3 major championships he entered: the Masters, the U.S. Open, and the Open Championship at Carnoustie. Because of a scheduling conflict with the PGA Championship, he could not return to the United States quick enough to be in the field for the 1953 PGA Championship. There were no private jets to hop across the Atlantic in 1953. Although Bobby Jones won the Grand Slam of his era, the U.S. Open, Open Championship, British Amateur, and U.S. Amateur in 1930, arguably the greatest accomplishment in modern-day golf, in an 8-year span, 1923-1930, Jones won 13 of 21 major championships. He also finished runner-up in 5 events. Jones, however, played his entire career as an amateur, and even though he won 4 U.S. Opens and 3 Open Championships playing against professionals, his record is not really comparable to Hogan's. There are only 2 golfers that can come close to matching Hogan's astonishing record in major championships. Jack Nicklaus holds the record for the most major titles accumulated in his career with 18. From 1970 to 1980, he won 10 major championships and only finished outside the top 10 on 6 occasions, one of those being a missed cut in the 1978 PGA Championship. Tiger Woods won his 14th major championship in a 10-year span, beginning in 1997, plus he recorded 15 top 10 finishes in majors during that time. In 2000, he won the final 3 majors of the year and added the 2001 Masters green jacket to complete his Tiger Slam. Woods, however, for all of his heroics in majors, would finish outside the top 10 on 17 occasions between wins during the Tiger era. Ben Hogan wins the title of most consistent in majors by a wide margin. From 1946 to 1956, Hogan won 9 majors and only finished outside the top 10 once in 24 starts. He was unable to compete in any of the 4 major championships in 1949 while recovering from injuries. Plus, after 1949, he accomplished his phenomenal record in major championships while walking on legs taped so tight it was like walking on stilts and extremely painful. After his playing days were over, Hogan went on to run one of the most respected golf club manufacturing companies, plus he published several instructional books that are widely read still today. Mr. Hogan died in 1997, but his legacy as a prolific winner of major championships and the most consistent professional golfer of all time will live forever.
Carlos Torres and Fred Altfader bring you the best golf news and information every week on the Back Nine Report. They cover anything and everything golf, from the professional tours to the major events. They also cover parts of golf that other shows don't and give their unique perspective and insight on current golf topics. Listen to Back Nine Report live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern on Blog Talk or download it anytime on TuneIn.
I have talked with several golf course owners and managers over the past couple of weeks, and they all say the same thing. They have jobs and need help. Every course has openings for a variety of jobs. Mowing grass, manning the cash register, and dining room service positions are available. If you're a teenager looking for summer employment, a senior citizen wanting to trade time for golf, or just looking to work in the local golf industry, nearly every golf course has a need for your services. Don't be afraid. Contact your local golf club today. If you have not visited the French Lick Resort in southern Indiana, what are you waiting for? The resort has 2 fantastic championship golf courses. The Donald Ross course first opened for play in 1917. For Ross lovers, it is a classic design, using the natural hills and contours to shape the course. Walter Hagen won the 1924 PGA Championship on the Ross course, and the Sumatra Tour annually hosts an event here. The Pete Dye course sits atop the second highest peak in Indiana, and if the golf course isn't hard enough, the views of the surrounding countryside will distract you. The course has also hosted several major events. The PGA of America held the 2010 PGA National Professional Championship on the course, plus it hosted the 2015 Senior PGA. And it hosted the first ever Senior Women's LPGA Championship for the Legends Tour last year, and it will be hosted by French Lick again in 2018. The West Baden Inn was once the 8th wonder of the world. Its 200-foot domed atrium is still a wonder today. Do yourself a favor and visit FrenchLick.com to book your next golf trip today. Next up, as you're preparing to begin your 2018 golf season, we want to give you a few ideas to help speed up play. Slow play is a problem that has plagued golfers since they first began hitting rocks around a sheep pasture in Scotland. Some people just don't get it and dilly-dally about the course, never considering what they're doing to the people behind them that would like to play a little faster. A couple of courses that I have been to in the past couple of years have a 3-hour and 40-minute rule, and they stick to it. If you're not on time during the round, the clubhouse will let you know about it. These are private courses, and the membership have agreed to abide by these rules. Most public golf courses would be ecstatic with a 4-hour and 30-minute rule. Don't even get me started on those 6-hour golf outings. They tend to attract golfers that want to support the charity but play once a year and do not understand that it's considerate to pick up after your 8th shot. I get it. We were all beginners at one time or another, but even beginners must learn to pick up the pace or just pick up their ball when the course is crowded. Bear these tips in mind the next time you venture onto a golf course. Play ready golf. Don't wait for who's away. If you're ready to hit it, also first one to the next tee has the honor. Don't wait. Just hit it, grip it, and rip it. Swallow your pride and let a faster group play through. I have never been a big fan, but if necessary, it's a good policy. Most of the time, however, if you're playing so slow you need to let a faster group play behind you through, you're just going to encounter the same problem when the next group catches up. The solution? Figure out a way to play faster. When you're standing on the first tee, you may want to consider changing the format. Shambles is an excellent way to allow everyone to place their second shot at the best drive of the group. This saves a lot of time, especially if some of your group struggles off the tee. Scramble allows everyone to play from the best shot every time through the green. It's the normal format for large outings to keep things moving. Best ball and alternate shot can be fun and help keep the round moving also. On the first tee, decide the maximum number of shots allowed on each hole, whether it's double bogey, double par. Once that maximum is reached, simply pick up the ball and move on. Here are a few common sense rules that should be adhered to every time you play golf. Don't mark down the scores on the green. Move to the next tee box, complete the scorecard while the other players are teeing off. Don't park the cart or lay your bags in front of the green. Most greens have an entry towards the back or side of the green. While the last player is chipping on or sizing up their putt, get the equipment and the cart to the back of the green for easy exit. Don't spend an inordinate amount of time looking for lost balls. Plus, play a provisional. If the cost of losing balls is a concern, don't buy Pro V1s. There are much less expensive brands available. Don't look away if you hit a wayward shot. Don't turn away in disgust. Watch it and mark it for easy location. Also be a good citizen. Watch the shots of your playing partners and help them quickly locate their lost balls. Save time on the green by beginning to analyze your upcoming putt as you walk up to the green. Don't take too long sizing up each putt. As Paula Kramer said in the USGA commercial, "While we're young." Final word. The key idea to speed up play is just keep moving. While each one of these items mentioned above is not a huge time saver, if all these tips are adhered to, shaving off 30 to 60 seconds on every hole is very possible, which relates to 15 to 18 minutes saved for an 18-hole round. Everyone wants to enjoy their round on the course. The biggest issue is your place on the course in relationship to the group ahead of you. If that's maintained, then you should be good. Everyone was a beginner once, so most golfers understand a new player. Just do the best you can and don't worry about score if you've just taken up the game. Have fun. Enjoy it out there. That wraps up another edition of Back Nine Report TV. Be sure to hear more great golf on Back Nine Report Radio. It's available on Blog Talk and TuneIn. Every week we cover current news and information from around the world of golf. Also read the Ohio Golf Journal and Michigan Golf Journal for regional golf coverage and informative articles written from a variety of golf writers. We hope you'll enjoy a great golf season in 2018, and we'll see you on the Back Nine.